Project Mayhem TV. Gonna be doing a couple reviews. We got a Mad Max big game here. We got that game going on. We got two tribes fighting for the juice. We got two tribes fighting in Thunderdome, Rampage Outdoor near Millerville. We got some highlights from a Skyline Ace of Spades game. We got even a market review from a company you probably not even heard of. It's a Nemesis by Niche Industries. It's a beautiful market. It's going to be highlighted by our dear friend Chris Jeebus on most forums. He's going to be detailing all its beauty. It's first half day on the field. It's a little bit of a rare find, but it's a beauty. And if they should put out more, it's one you want to get your hands on. Now we're going to be looking at many of the players on the field, how they play, and it's going to be absolute mayhem, as is per our name. Chris, and he's got his brand new Nemesis marker from Niche Industries rather, and this degassed marker is a limited run of 30, and they're just a new company started up. Now why don't you tell us what you can about this? Oh yeah, they're coming out with a different couple of models there, Chris?
Yeah, this is the first one. This is the Nemesis autococker. It's a throwback to an auto mag actually. A Cougar 20 on the forums of MCB and Custom Cockers did the original milling for the Shockwave Automag, and he incorporated it into this one here. So this is their flagship right now. They made 30 of these. They made 5 with the P-block. This thing just rips. It's
now to interrupt you, P-block is just a different shape back block on an autococker.
Normally,
and you said this is a throwback to the Automag. What makes it a throwback to that?
Just the milling. Rob did the milling for the Shockwave Automag, which is basically the scoops here. And
so its styling is really what it's at. Now they got other markets coming out, other markers coming out. You said something about Banshee, Screaming Demon, something there.
Yes, they have a Banshee coming out. It's going to be a nice light autococker. They have a Jeff Orr project. It'll be a pump, possibly. And they also have a null spot take on a marker.
And that's an as-is pump. It's like,
yes,
it's the as-is hardware. It's just ready to roll.
Yeah. Jeff Orr is from the Jolie autococker fame. His father, Bud Orr, is the grandfather of the autococker. So working with everybody there is going to make a darn nice marker. I have not adjusted anything out of the box, and it is shooting beautifully. Super smooth, very consistent, and just a nail driver. Really great marker.
Now, nail driver, that is a term that would describe this nicely. He saved my rather curvy behind several times, which is a nice thing in these pleather pants. I'm just impressed by the look of it more than anything. That's one marker I'd like to get my hands on, and I will one day. Here's more of PMTV.
Project Mayhem Paintball. I'm your host, Eric Frangnell, and we're at the beautiful Skyline Nation for the Skyline Nation Ace of Spades game. It's the 7th game open to the public, and I'm here with Lonnie Petrowski from Devil's Legion Paintball. Thanks a lot for joining us on the show today, and tell us about Devil's Legion.
Well, Devil's Legion is a group based out of Winnipeg, Manitoba. We're a bunch of MagFed players that Joy Milson played. This is our 4th year coming out here to Skyline. First year was a little sketchy. I think we got rained out, but we kept coming back because this is our type of ball. I like to come out here, creep around in the bush.
Cool. So what about Skyline Nation lends itself to your style of play?
We love just playing out in the bush. We don't have anything like this in Winnipeg. There's not very many fields. In fact, our home field is our own private field because there just isn't this type of play. So it really appealed us just to come out here and to see just hills and the trees and such a scenic and beautiful view, and then great to come out here and camp too, just to get away from everything.
Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah.
It seems like you guys are, well, you kind of were at the vanguard of a trend where a lot of people are getting into mag-fed paintball. Why do you think that is?
Well, we enjoyed it because we all started out as limited ammo. We started out as pump players, playing with tube loaders and things like that, and then we just liked playing army in the bush. That was our thing. And then when MagFed came out, it replaced the hoppers and made it more realistic, and it just keeps growing and growing now, and we like to be on the forefront of that. We'll keep going.
That's great. Yeah, it's awesome that you guys make the trip out here, and I think it's testament to how great this event is at Skyline Nation.
It's the people
and
too,
yeah, and the people are great.
People here are just great. There's sportsmen out there, just phenomenal. That's what we love too. Is just coming out here and meeting good people again every year after year.
Do you find, as opposed to going to a commercial field maybe in Winnipeg, that the sportsmanship level here is quite a bit higher?
Yes, 100%. And yeah, we don't, like I said, that's why we don't even play at most of the commercial fields, because there's just so many guys laying so much paint and cheating, and it's just not fun anymore. We come out here and Reed restricts it to 100 players, which means they know where the bad apples are, and they'll spot you and they'll know your name by the end of the weekend. And it's fantastic. I mean, he could probably support thousands of people on these fields, but it makes it a lot more fun with less people, I think.
Yeah, it's so awesome that, like, I love the fact that you guys make the trip all the way from Winnipeg. How long is that drive?
Depends on how fast we go.
Yeah, I guess, yeah.
Okay, legally it should take us 15 to 16 hours.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's about that long. Yeah, we haul it all in one go.
Wow.
And, yeah, but it's worth it. And if you had to travel days, it'd still be for this.
Yeah. No, that's great. That's awesome. Like, thank you so much.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you for the interview, and yeah, it's great to have you here, and it'd be great to interview again at Skyline next year. And yeah, it's just a fabulous event. It's such a good event, you know, for people who play pump, and people who play magfed, and do all kinds of different kinds of paintball. Just because there's so much cover and everything's it's so big and so spread out. There's always flanking and stuff, and yeah, it's just an amazing event.
Yeah, buddy.